Hello everybody, it is Jeff again, and I'm back with another episode of Minecraft on the Mindcrack server. So today's plan is, I'm going to do something a little different than normal. What I want to do is I want to work on my idea for an automated brewing stand. I've got some ideas. Somebody gave me a good suggestion. I've got some ideas, and I know there's some YouTube videos and things like that out there of people doing such things. And I'm trying not to use their ideas as much as I want to build it up on my own. But in order to do such things, to make a brewing stand actually work, I don't have many of the necessary supplies anymore. I don't have any nether wart. I don't have any blaze rods. I could easily get that stuff from somewhere. But I figured instead of doing it that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get that stuff. And I'm going to go get it from the nether. Go find a nether fortress, walk around it for a while, things like that. I know where some nether fortresses are. I just got to actually kind of remember where they are. But that is going to be the plan. I'm just clearing out my inventory. And I will meet you guys when I get back toward an area where I plan on going to. So I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, I've come all the way back out to where I knew this fortress was, which was way on the other side of the world compared to where I'm at currently, but I realized I never finished building a proper staircase or ladder system up. So this could end very badly, but I wanted to put this on there to get my coords on the screen, so in case I die, I know where to come back to. But coords are gone. I'm debating if it'd be worth it to utilize my cobble in order to build a staircase back up really quick once I get down here, because I have a feeling that this is not going to end well. Well, there, I built that, it looks like. Well, I always know where to come back to, I guess. Hopefully I will do okay. Now, I've been in this fortress before. As you can see, that was probably the blaze spawner that I just covered up with lava. I unfortunately don't have a bucket. I mean, I have a bucket with water. I might just have to dump that bucket of water since I can't use it in the nether here anyways. And when I go after the blazes. And I do not have any fire resist potions. I thought about grabbing one, but I did not. I don't have any. I was going to go see if anybody around had one, but I neglected to go grab such things. Hopefully this will be... that'll be good enough. I can get back. I'm just waiting for a... See, I can still use water in the nether to put out fire. Huh. Okay, here we go. It's been a long time since I've been in a nether fortress before. It's been a long time since I've been in a nether fortress, I should just say. Actually, I don't want to light it up too much. There's my other portal. I think this took me to Mushroom Island, or Mushroom Island, I believe. Let's go find out. Oh, I do need one of you. Collect everything I might need for potions. You didn't give me anything. Dude, there's a bunch of them over here. I don't know if I cleared out all the... Ow. If I cleared out all the nether rack that was in this fortress or not. So that'll be interesting to kind of attempt and find out. But I thought this would be fun. I haven't done things like this in a very long time. I was thinking to collect a bunch of soul sand. I can do that later, though. That's not a difficult part of this. The difficult part is going to be getting blazes and getting their blaze rod. Like I said, I can always go do that from the spawner or from the blaze harvester. But I wanted to do this kind of just a way to break up the monotony of, like, a lot of the videos lately I've been doing are quote-unquote build videos. They're not truly building, but they were a lot of messing with... This just kind of took me out to nowhere. A lot of messing with my rail track and things like that. And I haven't gotten a chance to do any real on-camera exploration slash fighting and things like that. But while we're doing this, while I'm running around this fortress aimlessly, I can talk to you guys for a little bit about something funny that happened this weekend. Oh good, there's nether. There's all the nether wart. Yes. I don't need all of it. I obviously want to leave some of it here. Actually, what I should probably do is just collect all of it and replant it. So I can always come back, because obviously I'm getting more. And I can grow it now in the overworld, which you've been able to do for a long time. I just haven't done. Like, it's... I'm going to patch a while ago that allowed that to happen. Unfortunately, even though I have the Witch Harvester, there are a decent amount of items that you need for potions, such as Netherwort, which is the base for every potion, that you can't get from witches. So it's not a completely self-sustaining system, because you still need other items rather than what you can get from the witches. But you can get a lot of the stuff from the witches. You know, well, here, let's go check out what I got over here still. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. I haven't fought one of you in a long time. I put some low-level enchants on these, on this sword and the pick I got in my hand. So I got, like, I think it's an Unbreaking and a Sharpness 1 is all I got. I didn't want to bring anything that I was going to lose and be very upset if I lost. So that's all I did. I remember last time I ran around here, there was, like, blazes, or, excuse me, ghasts everywhere. Apparently they're not spawning too crazily right now. Oh yes, Mushroom Island. Well, I definitely have a food source. I'm curious what I left down here. I think I have an ender chest over here, actually. And a bed. You know what? It is nighttime. Let's do that. I do have an ender chest over here. My ender chest is full, however. We got my regular chest. Oh, I've got ender pearls. Those might come in handy, actually. You know what? Let's put... What don't I need? I do have a blaze rod in the ender chest. Look at that. We're going to keep you out of the ender chest for now. No. We'll keep these out of the ender chest just in case. Power 1 bow. Do I got a power 1 bow already? Okay. You know what? Gravel might not be a bad thing. Oh, ladders. Oh, beautiful ladders. With these ladders right now, I can make a much better way back up. You know what? Let me get some more building blocks, too, and protect this way up. Because when the blazes start firing, it's going to get nasty. Hopefully that's enough. I don't remember how high I was. But so this weekend, a friend of mine comes downstairs at the place that we were at, and she goes, "Hey guys, somebody's on the phone." Oh, look at you, look at you. You're chilling in the nether. A friend of mine comes down and says, "Hey guys, there's a guy on the phone claims that there's viruses on my computer." And she's kind of laughing about, well, I guess, you know, I could do that. And she's kind of laughing about it, knowing that, you know, anybody who calls, he literally called to say, "Oh, you got viruses on your computer. You need to let us get that fixed for you." And she knew it was a scam, so she was just kind of messing around with them for a minute too. But a buddy of mine and I that were there, we decided to have a lot of fun with these guys. And if they're going to try to scam people, we are going to mess with them back. And I've never actually heard of this. It was kind of a ballsy scam, and I did some research on it afterwards. Find out it's quite common. I'm really surprised I hadn't heard of it yet. Oh man, whoa. And basically they call you and say that they've got these results that there's viruses on your computer. They need to be able to fix them, you know, etc., etc., etc. Oh, whoa. I am having a hard time controlling myself on this ladder. There we go. Oh god, I hope the shift works right. Oh. I knew I was getting close to that edge, and I couldn't remember a shift held you on the edge of a ladder, and it does not. Filled up that part of my inventory. Can I place to the side here? I guess if I do that, there we go. Oh, that's so much nicer. Now I'm going to have a nice, easy way back up. That was what I was neglecting. Then I had forgotten to bring wood. I need to get a door, I think, and I don't have any wood to do so. But in the ease of netherrack is so easy to break that I'll put that there, and I know I can come in that spot without much of an issue, which is great. That mushroom is just chilling there. That's funny. And so my buddy gets on the phone, gets the phone from her, and gets on the phone and demands to know a number that we can call them back at. Which, amazingly, the lady gives us a number, which I was really shocked. So we took the number, hung up the phone, and called back. And this guy's name was, quote-unquote, Eric Wilson. A very American name for a very non-American sounding individual. So we called back and got back a hold of Eric Wilson. And Eric Wilson's like, okay, now let's get started. Like, you get on your computer and do this. And while he was talking to him, I also got on the phone and called the number back myself. And it just rang and rang and rang, and nobody answered. And I don't know if they're running on one line or what. And, oh, look, another one of these guys. Go fight him. Oh, coal. I've never gotten a skull. I also haven't spent too much time fighting these guys for skulls, but I still never have gotten a skull. So Eric Wilson gets back on the phone. Oh, that's where I went to. And starts making, things that he's supposed to do to the computer. And he wants us to go into here and go into there and blah, blah, blah. And he's not even, like, pretending he's trying to do these things. He's just kind of, like, yelling at this guy, like, what is this about? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you trying to take advantage of people? And the guy's getting, like, really mad. And as their conversation goes on, I get a phone call back from an unknown number on my phone. And I answer it, and they're like, yes, we just got a call from this number. And I was like, oh, yeah, somebody called me from here and told me to call them back and said that there was a problem with my computer and I'd really like to get it fixed. And they're like, oh, who were you talking to? I'm like, I was talking to Eric Wilson, who's on the phone. This quote-unquote Eric Wilson is on the phone at the time with my other friend. And he's like, hold on, let me connect you to Eric Wilson. And somebody else gets on the phone. So we're both having conversations at one time with Eric Wilson. So I start talking to him, and I'm more pretending that I'm going on the aspect of their netherwort farm. There's plenty of netherwort in this fortress. So I'm more going on the aspect that I'm actually... Ooh, there's the blazes. Well, damn, blazes. Oh, man. These blazes are out in the open. I could just bow and arrow them, but I really want to go take them on. I forget how much damage they can do. Oh, that one I just lit up with a bunch of torches, it looks like. These guys are going to drop, huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, why was that blue? Oh, how am I missing? I have the perfect opportunity to kill you. Woo! I didn't get a blaze rod. I thought they always drop blaze rods. Killing you with a bow and arrow helps me not at all because it will fall down. I mean, it helps me not get injured. Where'd you go? Come on up, buddy. Sorry about that, guys. That was... Ah! Yes! An acquired blaze rod. Oh, man, I'm fighting them without food. That was dumb. I wonder which blaze or which one they're spawning from. Oh, one that I can't get back. No! Can't believe I dodged that on this soul sand. This soul sand sucks. So I'm speaking to my Eric Wilson, talking to him about, like, pretending I'm going through the steps. And I'm not daring to go through any of these steps because I don't know exactly what he's doing. Though I do know what I can pull off without actually having the ability to really harm my computer. And it gets down to the point where he's asking me to, go to your start menu, go to You know, right click on my computer, go to properties. And I know what most of this stuff says, so I'm just kind of like, okay, hold on, not there yet. Okay, now I got this window that tells me, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So I continue going on, and finally he gets me to the point where he gets me to my event viewer. And like I said, I'm not doing any of this stuff actually. And he's like, what does it say on your screen? I'm like, oh, hold on, it's loading up right now as we speak. I'm like, I don't know. I think my computer might be hung up or something. I don't know. There's this screen there, but I'm not sure if it's right. What is it supposed to say? And he's like, no, sir. You have to tell me what it says. And I'm like, but this might not be right. I would feel embarrassed if I were to tell you something and I was at the wrong spot. I was trying to like persuade him to tell me what was supposed to be. Where'd this blaze just come from? Let me see if this one's actually giving me any. Are blazes coming from here? Or did I light this one up enough? This one's got a crap ton of light around it, but I know blazes spawn in a very high light level still. Yep, they're still spawning from there. Run! Not into the lava. The amount that will spawn is much less than it normally would have been. Ugh. It's kind of fun to take these guys on head on. No. Oh, man. Blue fireball. Why are these fireballs blue? I want to see those again. Are they all blue? Is that a new animation, or am I just not that used to fighting blazes? Oh. I don't even know if he dropped a blaze rod. So anyway, I end up delaying him enough to get to the computer that's in front of me, and I get it to the event viewer so I can tell him the basics of what's on the screen without really giving away any information. And this is the weirdest scam in the world, because I swear he had me just open it up, minimize. Oh shoot, I walked right into that. I wasn't paying any attention. Once I get off fire, I'm going after him. Oh, I thought he was at a spot I could actually get him. Did he like shoot two and wait for me to come down? Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh man, he almost knocked me off the edge. Oh, come on. Didn't I hit him 3 times? And he's dead, and I don't know if he dropped a blaze rod yet again. But he had me minimize the event viewer and then asked me to turn off my firewall and any antivirus programs that I had running. And I was like, okay, so how do I go about doing this? And he walked me through the steps to turn off like the Windows firewall, which I obviously did not do. I wasn't even on my computer. I was on somebody else's computer. And he wanted me to go to this website. And I will tell you this website, and don't say anything bad about this website, because I found out some things later doing research on what this scam was, because I was so intrigued. It was ammyy.com. So I go to ammyy.com, or I don't go there because I didn't know what this website was all about, and I was sure this was a big part of, like, you know, as you go to whatever reason you have event viewer open in the background. I'm not sure yet. I haven't researched it that much, but I don't go there. But I get enough information to kind of find what website he was trying to guide me to, which was my whole guide, or my whole basis for doing this, because I wanted to know exactly what this scam was all about. And when it turns out that ammyy.com is a like remote desktop type of application that actually does have legitimate uses. It's a program that was made in order to help like tech support companies and things like that be able to get into your computer so they could remotely help you diagnose issues with it. Obviously that was not what this was all about, but this company now is going to get this because I looked up afterwards this website and found out, you know, everybody talking about this scam and how they got a phone call from, you know, somebody, and one of the sites even said something about, like, the guy said his name was John Smith, and you know, he definitely didn't sound like a John Smith. And but in doing the research, I found out that this company is legitimate. So I feel bad because this company is going to get this bad name because when you type it in to Google, that's like all that comes up is information about this scam and people trying to get you to go to ammyy.com so they can get into your computer. But I guess what they do is they end up getting into your computer and putting in like installing some malware and things like that on there to try to like harvest your information and this and that. But for one, I was kind of impressed with this scam only because they're actually physical people that are calling you. It wasn't an automated machine or anything like that. So it's this group of people who's actually taking the time to call you and not your typical like Nigerian email scams or something like that. So I was kind of impressed at that, but the ending is what impressed me the most because once the guy started to realize as he was telling me more and more things to do, and I was obviously not knowing what was supposed to happen at this point, so I was kind of making stuff up to try to get him to come clean with, to continue forging forward in his scam that he was attempting. He realized that I was not really having much to do with what he was saying, and he actually made the comment. He goes, "Sir, I think you are I think you are fucking with me right now." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, I think you are fucking with me and not following my directions." And I was like, okay, let's clear it up now. Let's be honest. I was like, I'm a computer engineer. I said, I know exactly what you're trying to do. I don't appreciate what you're trying to do. You're taking on, hey, a sword. You're trying to take advantage of people, and I started like, having, some words with this guy. And I shit you not, his response, which it took me so off guard, but I thought it so funny at the same time. Didn't I just come up here? Oh yeah, for some reason I thought that was one block down. He goes, "Sir, okay, the next thing you do is I need you to take your dick and put it in your ass. Have a good day." And he like hung up the phone, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this guy not only is a human being trying to screw with you, and there's a whole company of people doing it, obviously, because somebody called me back while my buddy was still talking to, this guy on the other line, but he was more just like yelling at him and things like that. But they had enough know-how to throw out an arbitrary insult at the end that wasn't even just a hanging up the phone, but literally told me to put my dick in my ass. And oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, no. Oh wait. I've got, woo. I do have a potion of healing, and I'm gonna take it real quick because I was not in a good spot. How many blaze rods do I have? Just 2. But at the end of my other friend's conversation, what he told them to do was, he apparently said, "Sir, put your head on your computer." Which obviously does not have the same meaning as put your dick in your ass. But I really think that they have a script when they find out that people are screwing with them that's almost like a Mad Lib. And it's like, choose one from this column and choose one from this column. And it's a put your blank on or in your blank. And I really think that that's what that was. Like, put your dick in your ass or put your head on your computer. I mean, like I said, one has a little bit more harsh meaning than the other, but I don't think the guy knew what he was saying anyway. I mean, it was he was not an English as his native language individual, and that's not being racist. That's just the group of people who we were both talking to were definitely of, non-American descent. Let's say that. But I tell you, as dumb as those type of scams are, I'm sure people fall for them like all the time, but for one, I was slightly impressed with the work that they put into it compared to other scams that I've come across, but I was also impressed with the fact that they have a script at the end, and it gave us like entertainment for hours because I gotta tell you, we didn't stop there. We actually called back multiple different times pretending to be different people, and we had a lot of fun. There was a lot of drinking involved too, so It was entertainment value for us. But be forewarned, don't fall into scams such as that, because they do exist, and I'm sure people still do fall for them, which is why there's still scams that are working in working against people. Otherwise, they would stop doing them if they didn't get anybody. So it's unfortunate that people are like that, but that was my fun experience with it. So, whoa, I heard a ghast for the first time actually shoot something. I've heard a few ghasts since I've been running around, but ghast tears would not be a bad thing to walk away with either. Where was that ghast? I hear blazes. Whoa! Oh, I was gonna say, oh, whoa! No, 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 no! Three blaze rods. I can get plenty of blaze rods elsewhere. I know that. Oh, there's the ghast. Gonna get him into an area. Oh my God, that was so dumb of me. And I got so... Are they shooting helmets? What is... Something screwed up with my game, or is that, like, new? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, come on. There we go. I've just never seen that before. Maybe I just haven't been paying enough attention to what's changed in these updates and things like that. That's so weird. Can you shoot him back? Where'd he go? But long story short, don't fall for scams like that, guys. I think most people who watch my videos and are big into YouTube and things like that are probably relatively computer savvy individuals. So you guys aren't necessarily the people that I'd be worried about, but oh, come on, come on. Oh, the big one even dropped stuff before he split off into little guys. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that vibrating. My phone's actually going off sitting on the table, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to collect some of this slow sand or soul sand or whatever you call it nowadays, so I can start growing some nether back at the home base. And I'm going to make my way out of here. It was just fun to kind of come back to the nether and take on some things on my own. I'm not going to walk away with a ghast here, but you can get those anywhere in the nether. I don't need to be at a fortress. You do need to be at a fortress to get the nether wart. So that's the reason I came to the fortress in the first place. And I figured taking out some wither skeletons would be fun too, even though I didn't walk away with a helmet or anything, but I really have no intentions of taking on a wither boss anytime soon either. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story, and I'm going to get some of this stuff back home and have myself a little nether farm, and at some point start the creation of my possible automatic brewing station. And my plan was to actually create it in a creative world and then port it over so that I could test it and things like that. But I might do it in this world just from the beginning for testing and more fun and excitement in that way. You guys let me know if that'd be something that'd be entertaining to you or not. We'll see how I go about it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.